I had no sound on the last one. 15 minutes of chatting with no sound. So I believe I got it fixed. So here we are. Today, I want to touch base with you with regards to what are you currently doing to help annihilate the stress in your life. See, we believe that stress is inevitable and we're stuck with it. And that's totally backwards. It's totally wrong. And it's not true. If anything, we need to learn to annihilate the stress because stress is a leading cause of heart disease. Stress doesn't just cause you emotional and mental health, it causes you physical health as well. So, learning to annihilate stress is key. And most of us don't have a clue. We think we have to put up with it, we think we have to deal with it, and we make it that it's norm. Well, it's not norm. Our whole society is impacted by stress. Our Canadian government is spending over $50 billion a year on disabilities. And a lot of that disabilities, more than 20% of the disabilities, is work related stress. That doesn't include personal disabilities that's also related to stress. That's a whole different number altogether. So that just goes to show you the impact, the stats around stress. So, what are you doing to help your stressful situations, whether it be situational, because life's going to happen around us and outside of us, and how we handle it and how long it's going to impact us is all about our belief systems and the tools that we have in the toolbox right now. But guess what? We all get to learn, grow, and evolve so we can add tools to our toolbox so that that doesn't happen for as long or it doesn't have the same or as big of an impact as it once had. And you can learn that through personal development, through evolution, learning, growing, and evolving. And I created a monthly group membership coaching. This is all new because that's where I started. I started small with a group because I didn't know what I needed. I didn't know who would be a best fit. I didn't know what I didn't know. I just said show me the way and the group became my way. So back then, we didn't have all the tools and resources we have today. So it was literally just Zoom calls every month. We didn't have any other way of communicating or connecting in between. So I wanted to make sure that I created a safe space for anybody that comes into the group coaching. So, what I did to do that is I created a community on a community platform, not a social media platform, so that it's owned by me, not by Meta or LinkedIn or any other form. Because when you create groups on these social media platforms, you don't own them and you can lose them like that. So it's on a safe platform where I own it. I own everything that's inside my group. So it's a safe space. It's a lockdown group, so not just anybody can join. People can come into the community, yes, but you as an exclusive monthly membership, you're going to have exclusive access to live virtual calls. You're going to have access to guest speakers from time to time. You're going to have access to tools and resources that nobody else is going to have access to. And it's important because that's where I started. And inside this community that I'm creating, that's all new, I've created a wait list because it's new. So the wait list is only going to be up until October 24th. It may even come down sooner if that wait list fills. So I have a capacity inside that wait list. And the reason you want to jump into that wait list, because you're going to be my OTMs, my original tribe members. So, what is the perk of being an original tribe member? When October 24th hits, or if I shut it down sooner because it fills up, you're going to have exclusive access, one time access for 50% off, not once, but for the entire duration of your membership. So that could be 6 months, could be a year, it could be a lifetime. As long as you maintain your membership, that 50% discount is never going away for you. And that's part of my thank you for being an OTM. Also, as an OTM, for signing up, you're going to have access to my 10 keys, Unlock the Unstoppable You. These are 10 things that I used myself and I continue to use to this day. And just to give you an example, In order for us to grow and evolve and eliminate that stress, the anxiety, the exhaustion, the burnout, the chaos, all of that overwhelm, we have to eliminate what's causing it. And for me, one of the things that was causing it was the news. Who knew something so simple would cause so much stress and anxiety? But it did. I hated the news. My husband could sit and watch it in calm. He wasn't affected by it. But whenever I heard them spewing what I call BS, because I have a logical mind, and trying to reprogram society through the news, it would make me angry. My blood pressure would shoot through the roof. So I had to eliminate the news. But eliminating the things that's causing the stress and the chaos is number one. However, some of you are going to look at me and say, but Anne, I can't eliminate my family. I can't eliminate my job. I need to pay the bills. I get it. But that's when you learn inside the things you can eliminate. You start learning the tools and the skills to be able to manage so that that does not have the same impact it's having right now. I have a child that has special needs. You don't think that's stressful on a regular basis? Doesn't impact me the same way because I now have the tools and the skills and the ability and the outlook and the belief systems and the change of the habits. It all has a different meaning now. So the stress around having a child with special needs is not so dramatic for me anymore. I jumped into groups with ADHD and neurodivergence and autism and all these different groups to learn because that's what I'm dealing with. And so many people come into those groups and they're like, my child was diagnosed with ADHD and I'm so depressed, I don't know how to deal with it. That's a mindset shift. You're allowing that to happen to yourself. The child has not changed. They're born with ADHD. They're born with autism. Nothing's changed. You just now know. That's the only difference. So being able to change how things come at you, how you look at it, your perspective and the meaning you give it, changing your belief systems around it, changing your habits going forward is what's going to be able to give you the skills, the tools you need to annihilate the stress that causes the chaos, the overwhelm, the exhaustion, and the burnout. So what's on the other side? Massive personal power, massive control of you that no one else can impact unless you let them. It's like you're building your own barrier of love and light. And the only way anybody can impact it and touch it and take it away is if you let them. And that's what you're going to gain inside. The skills, the tools, the ability to be able to build your personal power and shine no matter what's going on around outside of you. You can have bill collectors coming at you and find your peace. It's still happening. You still got to deal with it. But what it means and the impact it has is going to have a different meaning, a different impact. Death is inevitable. We're here for a period. We're born, we live, we die. That's life. So death is coming no matter what. It's coming for everyone around us. It's coming for our parents. It's coming for our aunts, uncles, or grandparents. It's coming for us. So why not live your life to the fullest? Learn how inside this group. That death is coming. So how much is it going to impact you when it does? How long is it going to impact you when it does? I'm not saying shut off your emotions. You still have to grieve. You still have to process. But with the tools and the abilities and the skills that you're going to learn inside this group, you're going to be able to shift that effect of the emotions a lot faster than what you did before. My grandmother passed away this February of 2025. She died on the anniversary of my mother's death. Like, there was so many things that were like, oh my God. I love my grandmother. We were like this, but I lived 5,000 kilometers away from her and I wasn't able to spend the time with her. So I could have easily gone into the guilt and the shame of not being there and not spending time. I moved away. Like, I could have gone through all of that. I chose not to. I chose to sit in gratitude for the time I did have. 96 years old. And the woman lived 95 years of it, or 94 years of it, 95 years of it, on her own in her own home with very little medication. She was my idol. That's how I chose to look at it. Did I cry? Yes. Did I grieve? Yes. But you know what? The gratitude set in and it subsided a lot faster than it ever did. I had 8 years of grieving when my mother died. If I had these tools back then, holy shit, my life would look completely different. But I didn't. And without that experience, I wouldn't be here with you now. So life happened for a reason. Now's the time to learn, to shift, grow, and evolve, and find that drive, that passion, that natural juice, that natural energy inside the group coaching mentorship. So the wait list is only going to be up till October 24th, possibly taken down sooner if it fills up. So don't wait, don't miss it. Share it with your friends and your family. Come in as a group. Come in to support each other. You're going to find community and you're going to find new family, new friends inside of this community because you'll be able to support each other. That's how this is going to look different. You know, you're going to be able to build confidence, clarity, and actionable steps inside. You know, wisdom, accountability with each other. You can have support questions go up. You can ask for help. You can ask questions. You can share your wins, which I highly encourage. But this is going to be a safe space, a safe space, a safe place without judgment. You know, you can have and post with safety, with clarity. You can get the answers you seek. You can support each other. I never had that in my group because it wasn't available to us. So, what's your biggest challenge right now that you want to overcome? How can you balance if you're not sure how? How can you annihilate the stress inside the Annihilation Edge community with the group coaching mentorship? So, don't hesitate, jump in. I am going to be around helping support. If you have questions, reach out to me. Jump on a call with me. I have no issues helping you navigate what's going to be the best move for you. So, jump into the wait list. You're going to get the 10 Keys Unstoppable You as a bonus for signing up. You have lifetime discount of 50% when it goes live, and it's going to go live as soon as I pull it down. So don't wait, jump in now. And you're going to have exclusivity inside the community because you're paying for a membership to get exclusive access. So don't hesitate, jump in. I can't wait to see you on the other side, support you on your journey, and let's share. Let's light up this world and shut down the bullshit and the negativity and start learning to thrive on your terms, not someone else's. Take care, everybody. Jump in the comments to get the link so you can join.